Mhm. I think you should hear me properly. I think so. Think so. Yes, nice. Do this. Looks like my headphones ain't working. Yeah. What's up? Good morning, good morning. I woke up a little earlier today and did some cleaning in one of the wardrobes. And then I figured out that I'm already tired before the stream even starting. Let's get the coffee going. The coffee flowing through the veins. How are you guys doing? The Western Australian Robotic Playoffs. Sounds important. Nice. Playoffs of what? What was? Oh, robotic playoffs. Nice. Is that the one where you complete a maze, or is it where the robots fight each other, or what? How did that go? How does this work? Okay, let's quickly announce on Discord that we're live. So yeah, today it's gonna be a little bit different, but pretty interesting, I expect. Let me quickly announce that we're live. Okay. Everything seems to be set in place. Closer to the robots fighting each other. Nice, man. Congrats. Looking forward to see some pictures or videos of that on Discord. So, since it's only like 4 of us, I think you might want to see a little sneak peek that the others will not see or not in the nearby time. What do you say? Before we get into the project, would you like to see some sneak peeks? Of course we want to. Nice. That's what I want to hear. First of all, yeah, boy wasn't sitting without a job. I mean, of course I was working on the video, but I did make myself a new layout, very inspired by Dug's layout for the stream. So let's see. Here is what we're working with. So as I said, I really like the idea of having the title here on the bottom, so our game screen will be there. We have the chat here. I might need to make the font a little bigger. I'm not sure how visible for you that is. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep those guys training here, because while it looks nice, I'm not sure if you can see anything. Let's see. Let me see if I can quickly fix the chat right now. Maybe if I set it like this. Okay, we need somebody to write in the chat for us to test it. Now you're finally looking like an actual streamer. Thanks. I need somebody to write in the chat so we can check if the font worked. Testing. Did it work? I think so. I think it's a little bigger. It works pretty well, but you want to increase the chat width so you have more space for your body. Well, I took the ratios from Dug's stream. I'm pretty sure he put way more thought into that. So I think for now it works. For now it works. But yeah, we'll see. Have more space for your body. I think it works fine for now. All right. So let's start with the sneak peek. It took quite some work yesterday, but I think it's going well. Okay, now time to give chat control over the computer. We will do that. Unfortunately, I don't think that will work for the YouTube chat. but that's a problem for the end of the stream, because yeah, first we have to create the simulation where you guys will be playing. But I did test it, it was working with Twitch, and I'm pretty sure it is working with YouTube as well. It's just it doesn't work with both at the same time. So I'll have to go into the code and actually make some code changes to allow it to work, but I didn't want to do it for this stream. I'm gonna download the Trojan. Well, luckily, I did block most of the keyboard inputs except of the like controls A, W, S, and D. Space as well, so you won't be able to alt tab or control my mouse button. That was one of the concerns I had. He has an integration, so you find it if you want. That's what I'm saying. The code that I have already works with YouTube. It's just that you have to choose whether it reads the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat, not both simultaneously. But I'm pretty sure if I get into the code, I'll be able to make it work, basically. We'll see. But first, we need to turn on these dum-dums. Run both scripts at once in separate instances. That sounds like a good idea. I'm not sure how which one will be prioritized if the YouTube chat says left and the Twitch chat says right. I'm not sure which one will be prioritized, but that's a good idea that I might want to try. Add a shit ton of ads. What? Yo, welcome Cap, welcome Anderson, welcome Tsaglashgul, welcome. So yeah, a little sneak peek. Let's see. Here is what we currently have. By the title, you might have guessed for which project the work is done. But here is the thing. This time, we can create our own maps. So here is the text file that I'm using to draw the map. Just give it a second. It would be funny if you made AI learn how to do backflip video. It would be funny, I agree. Hey Vlad, welcome. So, here is the progress. We have this map text file where I basically can say whatever the map should look like. And then once we start the simulation, the code will basically read from that file and create the map. Also, we have different waves with different monsters, and this time they're not moving using the nav mesh. They're actually doing pathfinding to go through the tiles. So here is the spawning, here is the goal. We have different waves. Moreover, we can build several types of towers this time. So if we go here, there are 3 types of towers that we'll be able to build. And you can't build anywhere except of the green tiles. So basically, this time Pogo won't be able to just surround the spawn area or the goal area with towers all around it, blocking the path for enemies. This time, Pogo will actually have to think between what tower he is using, where he is placing them, and so on. And overall, the whole simulation is way more optimized than it was previous time. But yeah, that's some progress that has been made. We always have let's chat draw. That would be an idea as well. Not for this stream, because for this stream I already have a dev run idea. We can't control from YouTube. Well, first of all, currently nobody can control. Doesn't matter, YouTube or Twitch. It's I didn't turn on the script yet. The script will be turned on once we finish the simulation where you guys will be playing. So until then, it doesn't matter, YouTube or Twitch. But I'm gonna try and run the basically 2 simulations, 2 scripts in parallel, one for YouTube and one for Twitch, and hopefully it will work for both. We will see. Okay, that being said, let's start maybe actually working on the project. I'll move the game scene in here so I can read the chat. Can we play a game now for test? Nah, I tested it by myself and it was working. So what we're gonna do, here is the plan for today. What we're gonna do, we are gonna create a very, very small simulation as a test, basically to prove the concept that it's fun and it works. The idea of the simulation is we will have a ball, a physics ball that you will be able to control, and it will keep rolling and so on, so it will have all the physics rules, and another ball that has all the same physics laws and rules applied, but that one will be controlled by the AI. Hey, Anderson, thanks for getting the 1 month membership.
And
Thank you, man.
became a member, and Assen celebrates 1 month of membership.
Nice. Thank you. This coffee's on you, my friend. Thanks. Yeah, what was I saying is we're gonna have two balls at the end, maybe some spinning obstacles and stuff like that you have to avoid, and we'll make some bets as well at the end and see who's better. The chat, you guys, like as a hive collective mind, or the dumb AIs that I make. We'll finally be able to test who is smartest, my auditory or my AI. All right, so yeah, by the way, for those on the stream, I'm gonna try and make, I'm not sure how that will work, but I have a plan of making this stream later into a whole video because the concept is pretty interesting. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you might be seeing me talking to the camera more like I would be talking for a YouTube video, but most probably I'll just forget that I'm doing it for a YouTube video as well. So we will see how that goes, but that will be a fun experiment. All right, so let's get it started with the basics. We're gonna create a 3D object that's gonna be a plane. Not the one that flies, but the one that always sits. Not the one that flies, but the one that other balls can sit on. We'll put it at the base position, we'll increase the size of that. We will quickly import some useful packages that are pretty mandatory for prototyping, at least for me. This shit. No, fuck that. We're not doing 2D programming anymore. I don't know why, but 3D is much easier for me, as you guys saw. We don't want at the end of 2 hours to only have a moving triangle on the screen. So preferably at the end of 2 hours, not only will have the simulation ready, but we will also have a trained AI, because the task should be relatively simple, which means the AI should learn relatively fast. Right, so I want the grid first of all. Yes, I want this grid prototype material. I really like working with them. 2D programming P0, we need a point. I mean, we already did in the previous video where Zeus shut out his own stream. Yeah. Can we do a... Well, I bet you can. I can't, so I'm not gonna even try. We have the grid. Now let's go here and select the gray grid for the ground. Yes. Now we will create an empty script that will be called player. This will have an empty... Will it have an empty... Now let's actually... How about we forget about the correct way of writing code and we just focus on making it as fast as possible, because at the end of the day, that's our first project, chat versus AI, so we gotta see at least if we can get it working. So what I'm gonna create is a sphere right off the bat. Now, that's gonna be our AI sphere. Or maybe we'll call it AI player. And this AI player, it already has a sphere collider, which is good, but we'll also add a rigid body, so it has laws of physics. I think the overall weight should be around 5 kilos, with a drag of 1 and an angular drag of 0.5. Or actually, maybe a drag of 5 will be even... Nah, let's keep it at 5, yeah. What does drag do is basically how fast it loses speed without any force being applied. We'll definitely need a continuous dynamic. This thing should already have a collider, so if we click play, we should already have a physics-based ball for our simulation. Yeah, it isn't falling as fast as I would like it to fall. And that's because of the drag. Let's keep it at 1 then, maybe. Let's see now. I am doing a please at the moment. We need more artists. I can't draw anything. It's my first proper one. I'm looking forward to see what you're creating there. Chat will move the ball around. Yes, chat will move the ball around. You'll be balling indeed. So far so good. Progress. Yay. Now, let's assign maybe red prototype to the AI ball, right? And now let's create another ball, which will be human player. All right, and the human player will have a green prototype. Next, what other stuff we will need? We will need a create empty spawn point. And this spawn point will have a 3D object cube, which will be the visual of that spawn point. We don't need a collider on this, but we will color it, I don't know, violet. Nah, so it looks kind of bad. Maybe blue. Yeah, blue will be the spawn point, right? Or do we have a better color for the spawn point? Let's see. We'll go with this green. Yeah, we'll go with this green. That's the spawn point, and now we need a goal point. The goal point will be yellow, of course, like this. And this one will actually have both a rigid body and it will have a box. Now let's make it a sphere collider, but we'll set it to trigger because we want to know when our ball actually collided with the goal. So and the rigid body, it will not have any possibilities to move or rotate, so we'll lock the positions in place. And we won't use the gravity, so that should basically do the trick. Now I can increase that by 0.5 and I can increase that by 0.5 just so they sit above the ground. Let's go here. Okay, so far so good. Add a wall around the arena so chat doesn't fall. Do we want that? Are you weak? Are you guys weak? Are you afraid of falling out? Trying to fall is the best part, I agree. We need chat supremacy. Oh my god, collision in Unreal is a pain. That's Unity, by the way, that's not Unreal. But it's pretty easily done. Okay, time for the scripts, more or less. Create C# script. Actually, no, let's make it properly. Let's make a folder, scripts. We'll have another folder in here that will be players. And now we'll make a human controller script. But before we make a human controller script, we'll have another script that will be applied on both of these balls. That does, so he can have individual control of two chats. I suggest running the chat control script in parallel for YouTube and... Well, that's what I'm gonna try to do. That's what I will try to do. Can we even do YouTube chat versus Twitch chat? Yes, that would be very possible actually. Especially Yeah, that would be possible. That would be possible. We will do that for future streams. Now that I think about it, that will be even easier because you can have the same commands, but the output of the commands will be different keys on my keyboard, and I can just make that one ball is controlled by the arrows, for example, and the other one is controlled by WASD. So we'll definitely do that. I like the idea. But ball script. Let's first take it one step at a time. But I really like that, and if I do forget, please remind me, because I do like the idea. So, let's have. Maybe we'll even try it for this video. Maybe we will try it for this video because it shouldn't be too difficult. Let me remind me closer to when we're at that stage, basically. Okay, so doesn't matter whether the ball is AI or the ball is human. It must have several things in common. So first thing is gonna be let me think, what kind of movement do I want to have? Yeah, let's just make a public variable. It will be a float, and it will be ball acceleration speed, right? Now, we'll have an acceleration speed. Do we want a maximum speed? Well, I'm thinking, let me know in the chat, do we want a maximum speed or do you want all the control for it? But keep in mind that you will have all the same possibilities the AI has. So if something makes it easier for you, it most probably makes it easier for the AI as well. No maximum speed, sounds good for me. So that's one thing. The other thing is public rigid body. Rigid body. Wait. Rigid body. Okay. Then we'll have public void move. Move or no. Apply acceleration in direction. And here we'll have a vector 3 direction, and here we will access the rigid body component, and we'll say add force, and we'll add the force in direction multiplied by ball acceleration speed, and the force mode will be acceleration. Something like this. Hey Yuksagi, welcome. All right. Will that work? Because we add the force in the necessary direction. All right. And now, if we go to our human controller, here we can basically import the ball script, which will give us control over all of those things that we just accessed. And here we'll have update if input.get key down key code W. Wait, do I want to? Yeah, I think that will be the best way if we actually want to have various controls from YouTube and Twitch. So, do we want to have possibility to move forward and right at the same time? No, let's keep it at 1. We can always correct that if needed. I'm just thinking what would be the best design for that, but I think I'm just overthinking it. let's get that working, and then we can always make sure it works better. So add where is the method? Acceleration, apply acceleration in direction. So here the direction will be vector 3 dot forward, and here it will be, let's just do that first. Here it will be right, here will be forward with a negative, and here it will be right with a negative. Okay, let's see what we have. Can you add Batman to the test? How would I do that? Brisk official, am I late, guys? No, you're actually, I would say you're early, because we're just developing the simulation, and once that will be ready, we'll quickly train the AI for a bit, and then we'll have YouTube versus Twitch versus the AI play with each other. That didn't sound right, but you get the idea. So we go to the human player now, and we attach the human controller. Ball acceleration speed, will set it to 5, and it's on rigid body. Alright, let's see. If I send you texture files for the balls, will you use them? Well, it depends on what texture files you're gonna send me. I'll have to see them in order to decide, but I do want to change the camera point of view. I'll set it like this, I guess. Is it better? Yes, it is better. And we're gonna move the human and this one. Gonna move them here so we can test it better. And the issue that I have is I don't need the key down. I need to track whenever the key is pressed, not only when it was pressed the first time. So I think that will already work. 64K textures of Earth. I mean, that's not really representative of what's happening here, is it? Because it would make more sense to have one somehow represent YouTube and the other ones somehow represent other thing. Well, it works, but I do feel like it's better if we can move in different directions simultaneously. So what I'm gonna do is something different. I'll do vector 3 direction, and then I'm gonna say here direction equals vector forward. Here it equals vector forward with a minus. That will be Z direction. Okay, and we'll have Z direction and X direction. So now we'll have the same thing here, but it will be X direction equals right, and X direction equals negative right. Now, what we're gonna do is apply acceleration in direction, and we'll do a new vector 3, which will be a combination of our X direction and Z direction, but it will be a normalized value, and it will be 0 for Y for now. Wait, I'm dumb. Am I dumb? What's happening? What is happening? Oh yeah, those are vector 3s. I am dumb, sorry. So what we do need to do is to add them together. So here we will have a X direction plus Z direction, and the result shall be normalized. What don't you like? Can't you just add vectors? Well, isn't that possible? Because you can't do that, right? No, you can't. Okay, makes sense, I guess. Can Can you make an evolutionary algo? I'm pretty sure I can. I had to do that for my university project, but I haven't done that in a while. I'm more keen on using machine learning, like reinforcement learning. I'll give you a good texture. I'm messing around in Blender right now. Okay, let's see that. Hey, Jamir. Yeah, what was I even trying to do? Yeah, I'm trying to get those two vectors combined, but my brain doesn't want to think right now. Vector 3 right and vector forward. Why doesn't that work? Oh, it should work. It's just complaining that it is an unassigned vector, I think. Yeah. I was like, why can't I just add two vectors that don't exist? Could you combine reinforcement learning with evolution? In theory, yeah, that would be possible. I haven't tried doing that, and you would need to think of a project that would actually benefit from this approach. But yeah, that would be possible. There are also lots of projects where people combine several reinforcement learning algorithms. Even ChatGPT works kind of the same way. You have several algorithms that kind of control each other, if put simply. All right, so what we have here should allow us to move forward and left, right simultaneously, but the speed shall be normalized so you don't move faster. Oh, I forgot to remove the else statements. That's what we need. Okay, so since it's normalized, it shouldn't move faster on on diagonal than it is on other planes. Let's see. Yep. Seems to be working. And it has... So if I remove the hand, you see it still keeps going. It has physics, it has friction. Now we need to make the code that we get spawned here and basically trigger something when we arrive at the goal, and then restart the environments. Then we have to create same controls for the AI. I'm gonna keep the collision on just for the sake of it. And maybe I'll even reward the agent for colliding with you. I don't know about that one, but we will see. Okay, so now we need a... Yeah, let's do the AI controller first, maybe. We will have to import the AI package. Done textures, I'll send them in a zip on Discord. What are the textures? As I said, if they aren't really fitting the topic, then I would rather keep the grid ones. But let me know what are the textures you've made. And I want to use my cheat sheet to import the latest package of machine learning agents. I can't watch the stream today because I'm going on sort of trip. Sorry. No issues, man. There is a pretty big chance that this stream will become a video on the channel anytime soon, so you might be able to watch it then. And we'll also have plenty more streams like that where we have chat against AI, trust me. We'll have a lot of those, especially when AI Wars is ready and working. We'll have a shit ton of those. Okay, let's see what Splat Plays created and decide together, do we ban or praise him for that? Okay. Zip file, Twitch and YouTube logos. Okay, so it's basically the Twitch and YouTube logo. I'm not sure how that will show on a round surface as our balls are. Our balls. But let's give it a try. Let me bring in the chat so I can see. Create material, Twitch map. Apply this one. So that's our Twitch. Wait, which one is which? No, that was the YouTube ball. That's the Twitch one. And then we'll have YouTube material. Let's apply this thing here, and that's our YouTube ball. Well, I mean, the YouTube one looks kind of fucked up, if I'm being honest. That one looks good though. Maybe we can play around with the tiling a bit. 1 second. What if we set it to 0.5? Maybe. What if we set it to 2? Nah, the YouTube one is fucked up. Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Nah, it's an ergo thing. We'll leave it like that for now, but we'll reconsider using them for the final results. But the Twitch one seems fine. Okay, that being said, now we go here and we create a C# script AI controller. Okay. Yes, it is working. Okay. Now, here we will import the agent class from ML agents in our parent ball class. I'll find a better YouTube one. All right. Okay, it found it finally. So we import the agent, but we're not gonna import anything else here because we don't want that to work for the AI, for the human controller as well. We just want all the AI stuff to work for the AI controller. So now, in theory, once it finishes loading, of course. Isn't Unity awesome? Yeah, finally. Okay, so now here we can import, extend the ball class, which should allow us to have everything that the ball and the agent class were offering. So if we got something like override, let's say collect, no, that doesn't work. Huh. It does see the apply, no, it doesn't even see that one. The fuck is happening with Unity? Why is it so bad? Come on. Yeah, now it's only reloading the domain. It's struggling to see dependencies. It's struggling to work properly. It's so freaking slow. With each update, I get more frustrated from Unity. Okay. Okay. I'm sure that I've gone quiet. A friend of mine needs help. Sure, man, no issue. That seems like a much higher priority than watching the stream, though. Alright, so does it work now? Override. Collect. Bro, what the fuck is happening with Visual Studio? Why is it so bad? Doesn't do anything. Yeah, it can't even see this method. Not suggesting anything. Yeah, What the fuck? Okay, if I do just a regular method. Are you gonna start working now? Okay, at least it is detecting it now. So if I try to override... Nah, finally it appeared. I don't understand it. It just takes 1 year for it to process. Anyways, now it works. Collect observations is one that we'll need. Heuristics is the other one that we'll need. On action received is another one that we need. So here we and maybe one more will be on episode begin. All of that is AI stuff, basically. Do you make games or only simulations? Well, mostly simulations, but I do have several games that I'm trying to get to a completion stage. Technically, the biggest game that I'm working on is still a simulation, but also a game. So I would say both, but if I'm being fully honest, it's more simulations this time, nowadays. All right, so that is in place. Now here, I'm gonna do, what was it, var, how do you do that? I always forget this line of code. So var continuous actions equals actions out continuous actions. I think you do it like that. And now if I go, I'll just copy this bullshit. I'll just copy this bullshit. So if button W, then we say continuous actions at point 0 equals 1. Otherwise it equals -1. Here the same thing but at index 1, and here the same thing but also at index 1 and negative. That should take care of the AI movement part. I mean, the human tested controls. On episode begin, we'll ignore it for now, but we will make use of it later. Collect observations, we will ignore it for now, but we'll make use of it later. And here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make float z movement equals actions that continuous actions at point 0. And the x movement will be at point 1. And then we will make a vector3 move direction, which will be equal to new vector3 normalized, which will be consisting of the x movement, a 0f, and a z movement. We'll replace the 0f later when we have jumping, but for now that's more than enough. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna apply acceleration in direction of move direction. From a glance, it seems that should be enough to have our AI ball moving as well. Fixed YouTube image. How do you download it? Better now? Well, I guess so. Alright. Yeah, we can work with that. I'm wondering if I make it like tiling 4, maybe? No, not here, here. Will we have 4 signs? Kinda, but... yeah, they are too stretched, never mind. Wait. Yeah, that doesn't look better. 2, 2 maybe? Nah, okay, 1, 1 looks the best. Alright. what were we doing? Yeah, let's test if the AI controller works. So here we'll apply the AI controller script, and we'll need a decision requester, of course, to request the decisions. The ball speed will be set to the same 5, and the continuous actions will be set at 2. Okay, I don't think I missed... Oh, I missed the rigid body assignment. I'll have to leave at some point too. I have a written test about analyzing arguments next lesson, and I haven't read much. Of course, man, you gotta get those things sorted out first. We will try to get to the fun part as quick as possible. It doesn't seem like, in terms of coding, I think we're like 30 minutes more. We need 30 minutes more. Then maybe we'll train for 15-20 minutes, maybe even less. And then we get to the gaming part. That being said, let's see if it actually works. It does. This shit moves much faster though. Is the rigid body similar, or do they make changes? No, it does seem to be rather similar. It is most probably due to how heuristic works. Let me quickly make another test. So if we go to the decision requester, if I go here and I reduce the decision period to 1, will it be faster? So how will controlling work? You will be writing commands such as forward, backwards, left and right in the chat, and you will be controlling your boy like that. Okay, it does seem that it's slower, but it shouldn't really be the case because they do have the same move speed. So I assume it's because the heuristics... I mean, I don't assume, I'm mostly sure about that. It is due to the heuristics not updating as quickly as the update function does. Anyways, we have that working. We have the AI and the player controller work. But I forgot that this actually is the AI, not the Twitch one. So instead of this material, let's go back to the red prototype. Next, this ball, the human player, we will copy it and we'll call it YouTube player. And this one we'll call it Twitch player. And we'll need only a small change here. We'll have a public boolean is YouTube, and if is YouTube, wait a second, here, if it is YouTube, we will use these controls, else if it isn't YouTube, we will use slightly different controls. So for this, we'll use arrow, up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, and left arrow. So that should allow us to have different controls from the chat to the game. So how, up, down, left, right. No, I think you'll be able to go one command at a time, so it's not really cheating. We need green timer when coding. I did see a lot of developers doing that, but I didn't follow along to actually figure out what's the point of that. What is the point of limiting yourself with time while coding? Isn't that distracting you more than helping? That being said, this is our YouTube, bro. And here we'll turn it on and let's see. So basically only two balls should be moving when I press W now. and the other one should be moving only when I press the arrows. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I can control those two in parallel, so that means the YouTube chat should be able to do the same, and Twitch chat. Now I'll take the Twitch ball and apply the Twitch material to it, so we don't get those confused. Okay, now let's create a script. First of all, a folder that will be called Game Manager. Here we'll have a script, C# script called Game Manager. Pressure increases creativity. Maybe in some aspects, I'm not sure. We might try it. We do have we have free real estate on this tab to the right, so we still have a lot of space to use it. A timer would fit really well there, so we might do that. But I feel I get distracted enough. Let's get that simulation working, and when we start trading, then we can chat a little bit more. So, Gym Manager. First of all, it will have a public transform. It will have a public reference to the spawner transform. Maybe even to the goal transform if we want to change the location of that. We'll have a method called public void reset environment. Okay, and also have a list of balls, and every ball will have another public void reset ball method. We'll write it later on, but first we'll go for each ball in balls. Actually, it should be capital. In balls, we will go ball dot reset ball. And also we will reset the spawn position, so we'll go something like ball dot let me think. Do we spawn them at the same location every single time? It is very entertaining for Duck 5-hour-long 5-min coding adventures. Yeah, I'm gonna go see you guys. Hey, see ya. Hope you get in time for the final results. Yeah, let's for now just do this. Ball reset balls, and we'll have something like private vector 3 spawn position, and at the wake we'll have spawn position equal to the transform position, and then at the reset, first of all, we'll go rigid body dot this rigid body dot velocity vector 30, then angular velocity also a vector 30. That's basically for us to stop all the movements that were happening at that point in time. And then we'll make transform that position equal to spawn position, and transform that rotation equals to quaternion identity. Okay, that seems to be working. Apply acceleration in that direction, so that should be resetting the balls. Currently it's not resetting them at the spawner, but that's fine. For the proof of concept, that's not really required either. Then at the start we'll have reset environment being called at least once. What else do we need to reset? We reset the balls. In case we do have a timer, we might want to reset the timer. I'm about to go as well. Right, see you, Splat Plays. Thanks for joining. Right. So let's see if that will be working. But first, let's also implement the timer script, so the environment doesn't go forever. Create C# script. Do we want a timer actually? Let me think. I'll be back in 40 minutes. Hope I'll be able to play with the AI. Yeah, I expect in 40 minutes that should be more or less ready. Let's figure out the goal system, right? Now, inside of the ball thing, we will have on trigger enter print other dot name. I first want to see if the trigger even works. And if it works, then it will be a matter of few minutes to implement the win mechanic, basically. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be working, no, does it? Or actually, wait. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working. The collider is not getting triggered, and that's to be expected because our guys only have a collider, not a trigger. That's the issue that they just made. So what we need is on collision enter, and let's say if collision.gameObject tag equals to goal, then we'll print that name. So if we go to the goal point, we'll have to add a tag named goal. And it is complaining about something else. Oh yeah, let's print the collision. All right, let's see if that will be working. Also, it looks like the cavalry is not doing too well against the warriors so far. Right, let's see. Is it printing anything now? Still nothing printed. I'm wondering what's the issue. Because because that is the spawn point, for fuck's sake. I need to swap them places. The spawn point is not supposed to have any colliders attached, so that's to be expected. Perhaps now it will work. And again, it's not. What's the issue? We have a rigid body, it's not kinematic. It does have a trigger. It's weird. It is weird. Hey, Exa, welcome to the stream. YouTube player. It has the sphere attached. Also the collider, the rigid body seems fine. Okay, that's a weird one. The collision should equal the goal, so yeah, that is a weird one. 1 second. It does have the goal. Am I being dumb or am I missing something? It might be that it's both. Let's give it one more try with the trigger, and if that doesn't work, I'll have to look more in depth into what the issue is. But yeah, for the future streams, I don't think I'll be doing this programming on the stream. I'm not sure how entertaining or useful that is for you guys. Instead, I think I'll try to prepare the project before the stream. Okay, now it is working. So I'll try to prepare the project before the stream, and then during the stream we'll do the AI training and playing against the AI part, which is basically the interesting part. All right, so we'll have on trigger enter, and then we'll have game object set active false. We'll deactivate our object, but then when reset ball is called, before actually reset ball is called, we'll do ball.game object set active to true. So we'll activate the object before resetting it, and we'll deactivate it once it reaches the goal. And human controller ball. Okay, on trigger enter here, we'll also do add reward. We'll give it, I don't know, 2 reward points for reaching the end. We came here to have a good time, not to be entertained. It's perfectly fine. Well, I would still prefer for you guys to find it entertaining. I'm here, but I gotta eat soon. We'll have a good meal. What we doing? Well, I'm trying to get the simulation ready, so we can then start training the AI, so the chat can play against each other and against the AI. Okay, on trigger enter. Let me think. Yeah, on trigger enter this, and I think each ball should have its own timer. So we'll have something like public float time to complete. Whenever we reset, it will be set to 0. But in the update function, we will be incrementing this. Time to complete plus equals time the delta time. And here we will have another reward, which will be basically based on the time it was required to complete. I'll also do it if time to complete is larger than 30. So if it took more than 30 seconds for the AI, we will give it a punishment of -1, and we will deactivate the ball. But a better way will be private void deactivate ball, because we might want to call it as an event or something. So we'll go deactivate ball instead. And here we will deactivate the ball. Nice. Lastly, here we will give another reward, which will be basically time to complete. Time to complete. Wait, so it will be 0 divided by 30. Yeah, it will be basically this divided by 30, which means that if the AI takes like 5 seconds to oh no, it should be, I think it should be the other way around. It should be 30 divided by time to complete. So in this case, if it takes it, I don't know, 30 seconds to complete the level, so the full amount of time, the reward will be 1. However, the smaller this value will be, the larger the reward should also be. However, now that I think about it, because that will basically, imagine if it completed in 5 seconds, it will be 30 divided by 5, and it will be 6 points of reward, which is a little bit too much. consider, okay, it will be too much if we don't do this. That should be fine. We remove the default reward and we keep only the time-based reward. Nice. I'll be here when we fight. Good luck. Thanks, man. Have a good meal. Do a minus instead, maybe. Well, that also would work. We can optimize that as much as we want, but I think that should do it for now. If it completes it in 1 second, yeah, that will be a little bit too much, I think. Otherwise, that shouldn't be too big of a deal, right? How else can we do that? Okay, let me think. Maybe instead of making it 30, what do we want to be a... We'll try it with 30. I just want to get to the training part. We'll try it with 30, maybe we can optimize it at a later stage. So what do we have? Okay, now, as I said, we want an event, public event handler on deactivate ball, and we'll trigger this handler, and we'll trigger this event here. We'll see if anybody is listening to the event. We'll pass this event arguments as empty, and I'll explain in a second why we need that. Because now from the gym manager on awake, what I can do is I can go through each of these balls. I can go through each of these balls and I can say ball.on deactivate ball, and I'll subscribe to that event for each of the existing balls, and every time a ball will be deactivated, I will be going through all of this and I'll say something like boolean are all deactivated equals true, and now we'll check if ball is game object that active self. So if that is true, that means that at least this ball is not deactivated. So we set this to false and we break out of the loop. And then at the end, if all balls are deactivated, so basically we check if all the balls have been deactivated. Maybe they found the goal, or maybe they fell off the map, or whatever reason they got deactivated. We are checking if all the balls are deactivated, we reset our environment. Another thing I want to do is here, I want to check if transform.position.y is smaller or equal to -1, we will do the exact same thing. We'll give it a huge punishment for falling off the map, and we'll deactivate the ball. Okay, so in theory, if the ball... Zello, you should have kids. They can revolt like AI. Yeah, it's too early for that. I need to get my shit straight first. Let's see if it's working. I'm quite curious. We did a lot of progress. Let's see if that progress will actually work. So we will need a gym manager, and we'll apply the gym manager here. We have the spawn point, we have the goal point, we have AI ball, Twitch ball, and YouTube ball. Great. So let's see if it's working. In theory, if we fall with all of our balls out of the map, it should reset. Or if all the balls basically can reach to the destination. Let's try the first one. Okay, it seems to have worked. Let's try the next one. Seems to have worked. And let's try this one to throw him off the map. What is happening? Are you... Okay, so here is a small issue that I already see. I'll try to get it sorted. I think I know what the issue is, but... What's this one? Argument, exception, infinity increment. I think this one comes from the division by zero that we have. So if we go to the ball controller... First of all, this one didn't work, did it? If transform position that... yeah, this one should have worked. I'll check it in another second, but... Here is division by zero. So instead, I'm gonna do it like this. Now it shouldn't be division by zero anymore. Don't forget about free labor. I said you should not. You have to feed the free labor first. Do you? If you feed it, it ain't free anymore, is it? Okay. Time to see. Works good so far. Works good so far. And the falling ball doesn't work. Now that's weird. Because its position is definitely below y0 minus 1. And what's the mistake that I made? If transform dot position dot y is smaller or equal than minus 1, isn't it is smaller or equal? Why isn't it triggering this? Let's first do print hello, so we can see if we're at least getting inside here, but I doubt it, otherwise we would be able to see something on the screen. But I'm gonna try something else. First, I'll try to get all three of them to the goal to see if at least resetting the environment works, and then we'll take a deeper dive into the falling issue to get that sorted out. Okay. So. Okay. Okay, yeah, it does work, and we got all of them reset. Now let's see what was the problem with falling off the map. Do this. Yeah, we can see that we get to the hell part, but we don't get to the hello part. And that could mean only one thing. That means that we are here, we are in the while loop, but we are not getting in the... That's weird. That's weird. The only check that I'm doing here is if we're less or equal to minus 1 on the y position. But a way to test that would be to print it out at all time and see. I'll go for a quick toilet break and we'll be right back and we'll continue working on that. So be right back. And we're back. Okay, let's see what is the issue here. Why does it keep falling? Why does it keep falling? I mean, why doesn't it trigger the height thing? more of the question. Let's get rid of these guys. All right. And now if we look here and remove this and focus on this, we clear that part. Let's see. Let's see, why is it complaining? Wait a second. It's not writing anything now, is it? What? Am I dumb? What am I missing? Does the human controller override the update function? Oh, that's what I'm missing. The human controller is overriding the base update function. So instead, I'll try something that I'm not sure if it will work. We'll make the update method public, and here we'll do base.update. Because the human controller class is extending the ball class, which basically means that if it has the same method in place, it will override its functionality. So by calling the parent class from the child class, in theory, both classes should be accessed simultaneously. So I do believe that the ball falling now will result in it actually disappearing and getting removed. Let's give it a test. Yep, awesome. Everything seems to be working. Another thing that I might do just for it to be more convenient is if we go in the ball class, here I'm gonna do an episode as well. Am I calling end episode from anywhere else in the code? So deactivate ball. Are there any other references for that? Let me see. No, there aren't. Okay, that's good. So we'll end the episode anytime the ball is deactivated. Next, we reward the ball for the quicker it solves the maze. Lastly, yeah, everything seems to be reset. Everything seems to be ready in place for us to actually start the training. Nice. Again, for the get-go, it will be a simple thingy. For the AI, we won't have any obstacles or anything like that. But I do want to spawn the goal at random positions at every single round, so the AI actually learned something useful, maybe. Let's see. Goal point here. We'll go to the gym, and every single time at reset environment, we'll do goal transform, and we'll do goal transform dot position equals new vector 3, where its position will change only on X. So we'll have it dot Y here, dot Z here. Actually, maybe we'll change the dot Z as well by just a bit. First, we need to see how much we can alter it. So on X, we can play from -20 to 20. And on Z, we can play from 20 to, let's say, 10. Or maybe to 0. So on Z, it will be random dot range. No, random dot range. And it will be from -20F to 20F, right? That's what we saw, from -20 to 20, yeah. And here it's from 0 to 20. It's vice versa. This one will be the X, and here it will be from 0 to 20. Something along those lines. So we'll have a randomized position for our goal every single time. The only thing that we're missing to actually start the training process is any observations for our AI. And that's why we're gonna give it some references here. First one will be a public gym manager, and collect observations. We'll give it gym manager dot goal transform dot position. So that will be our first observation, basically. Sensor dot add observation. It will be the position of our... wait a second, there is a bot on the Twitch chat that needs to be banned. Nice. Yeah, so we added the observation for the position of the goal. Let's do local position instead. Position. Next, we will add another one for the ball position, transform that local position. Then we will add one for the direction it is moving, rigid body dot velocity. I don't think it needs the angular velocity though. What else it might need? What other information might be useful? For now, I think that should do the trick, because it knows the position it has to go, it knows its own position, it knows that. Okay, what else it could know is time to complete divided by 30, so it knows how much time it has. Did I miss anything? I think that should be fine for now. Whenever the episode begins, we don't really need to change anything, so it does seem like that should do the trick. We'll have to stop this training in order to start our current training, but I don't think that should be an issue. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me just turn another Anaconda prompt. Now we can go here, show an Explorer, chat A.I Deathrun. Now if we go here, we have to install all the Python stuff. That might take a few minutes. Shouldn't take too long though. I'm back. Yay! You're actually right in time. I think we finished the development part. We're moving to the training part. So we'll see how fast we can train this little ball to complete the task. Then there was not that much chat as always. Yeah, it's true. It's usually you, Cap, and Splat, and also Preprigrain that are the most active chatters. Rocks guy a little shy as well. By the way, there were several suggestions of moving the stream hours to more into the evening, so I might give it a try on Friday. Maybe the Friday stream will be later, or maybe not Friday, maybe Wednesday, or maybe next week, but I will do several streams at a later time, and we will compare, first of all, if more people are able to join, and second of all, if I'm feeling less or more comfortable at that time. Have you seen the AI love theory around? I don't think I did. Hey, Fluff Squirrel, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Is it canon? I'd say move Friday to Saturday. That would be another option. The reason I really like the Monday stream is because this allows us to kind of go on a stream, and then at the end of the stream we can all go and watch the video that gets released most of the time. But Yeah, I think at least in the weeks where the video is not gonna be released, that would make sense to move it to maybe Saturday or something. Okay, it seems like everything is installed. Let's have a test run. I do need a config file, so let's borrow a config file. Sure, maybe we'll borrow this one. 3D ball. Okay, let's borrow this one. Okay. New folder config. Okay. Let's copy the name. AI player, you have this name. Now the gym manager, we don't want these two guys. We only want the AI ball for now. So in theory, if I run it now, it should be working. Forgot to change the name. Okay, let's see. Fingers crossed. Man, I've never seen you live before. Have you done this often? Well, I'm doing this for about a month already, and I'm trying to do it several times a week, so 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but that's kind of the schedule I'm trying to maintain. So, yeah, thanks for joining. We're still learning. I'm still new into all this streaming thing, but I do enjoy it quite a lot. What's happening? Is the ball even moving? The ball ain't moving. Is the learning going? Yes, which means something is definitely not right. Something is definitely not working out correctly. Let's try and figure it out. First of all, I don't need this anymore. Second of all, here, did I miss anything? Well, I do need to figure out... Oh yeah, there was a lot of errors that I didn't notice. I think it's because of the gym manager. I need to assign the gym manager object, not here, but here. And another thing were the warnings, I'm pretty sure, because... One second. Yeah, the warnings should be another issue, because I do have... Let's see, I have 3, 6, 9, 10. I have 10 observations, but I'm not tracking any of those, so I might want to do this. Okay, now I'm pretty sure it will work. The love theory. Oh, the love theory, you mean between Chickles, Greg, and Pogo? Yeah, I did read that. What the fuck? Well, in my head, they were very close friends, almost like brothers. But I guess they are really, really close brothers, are they? Fucking hell. Yay, look at him go! Look at him go! Okay. Oh, it's just that some people say hi, another speaker. Stream setup looks fantastic. Thanks, man. It did take some time to arrive at this result, so it really makes me happy to hear that. It means my time wasn't gone for no reason, basically. I did kind of yoink it from Doug, so... Oh yeah, I'm really excited about this channel and I get the concern. I'll stick around for sure. Well, don't you ever feel pressure though? Don't you ever feel pressure to support or to participate in the chat or anything? The fact that you are watching the content already brings some joy to my heart. And I'm saying this honest. Maybe because of my broken English, sometimes what I'm saying doesn't come around maybe the way I intended to, but here I'm being fully honest. Don't feel pressured at all. Dude, I mean, thanks, you're a legend. Let me give you some boss fights. What do you think about that? It has been quite a lot of time since the last boss fight. Boss 1000 will give you a hard boss to fight. When will you release next video approximately? 99.9% that the next video will be released next Friday. It's gonna be the last episode of AI Wars. Wait, yeah, it's only two members fighting currently. I'm not sure they have the tiniest chance, honestly. You gotta join and help them. Wait, is the simulation stuck or what happened? Oh fuck, I need to restart this because that's an annoying part for when you're doing machine learning in Unity, one of the annoying parts. So when you go into when you set the game in the background, it stops working. So you have to tick this part. And for better optimization, you got to go here, remove API for Windows and set to the latest DirectX 12. That requires to save and restart the engine, what we will do. But once that is done, we will try and copy the existing gyms and have like maybe 100 boss training simultaneously to speed up the training, and maybe we can get some results in like 10-15 minutes. Oh guys, you're so fucked up. It's only 3 of you fighting and the rest are bots. I really don't think you have too much chances against this boss, but good luck. Okay, we're back in the simulation. Now we have the gym manager and I'm gonna move those here. And the plane as well. And first I'm gonna try with 2 only. Let's see how that will go. And if that works properly, we can have multiple instances training simultaneously. I'll sit this one out and then out and watch. Are we Pogo? Where's Pogo? For this project, we don't have Pogo because that's a proof of concept. For this project, you guys will be playing as one of the balls on the screen by controlling it through the chat commands. And for the next projects, you will actually have the chance to compete against or as Pogo in future videos. But for this one, I just want to see like a proof of concept, you know? How good we can make this work. So if it will work as I intended to, at the end of this stream we'll have a trained ball AI, which is able to reach easily to the goal. I already see an issue. 1 second. And you will be able to control it through the Twitch or chat, and through the Twitch or YouTube chat, and we'll be able to see who is the best chat. Basically, we'll have Twitch versus YouTube versus AI. Basically, at the end of the stream, that is the idea. But first, I need to do local position here instead of regular position. And yes, I'm using local positions only, so now I expect it will actually be working. Hey Minion, welcome to the stream. You're right in time for the most interesting part, where we train the AI, and then when the chat will be playing against the AI. Wait, what the fuck is happening here? Why the goal is so high up? Oh, I know why. I do know why. Because when I'm setting it here, where is it? Here, I'm using not the local position. That's another thing you got to keep in mind whenever working with AI, and that if you want to train the AI in parallel, you got to make sure that all the position references you have are local positions and not the global positions. Otherwise, it will fuck up the brain of the AI. So now it should be Gucci. Yeah, the goal is spawned randomly for both of them differently. Both of them are able to control their balls. Let's give them some time to make sure that it's working as intended. It is. They reset not simultaneously. Okay, it does seem to be working, which means we can make use of the power of my PC fully. Minus 100, duplicate that, minus 200, duplicate that, minus 300, duplicate that, minus 400, duplicate that, minus 500. Now we take these 5 and we move them here. Now we take these 10, we duplicate them like this. Okay, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Let's go for 100 parallel simulations. 70, 80, and 90. Let's see how much computer power that will consume. I don't expect it to be too much. It's at the end of the day, it's just a ball and a plane, but oh wait, you almost killed the boss. I think it's seldom that's carrying you guys, is it right? Or who is the richest in the game? Who has the best items in the game so far? Or is it Cap? Is it working? Yes, it is working. Okay, we have 100 simulations training in parallel. Let me... There's still no item. What do you mean there's still no item? I thought that's like an RPG game, isn't it? Where you actually get items and better items, upgrades and so on. Isn't that how it works? We're dying. Oh yeah, yes you are. I can see that. Oh, items are only cosmetics. I thought it's like an RPG, more like an RPG thing. You can get visual items for points. I think they don't do anything. Huh. I see. How to check your money? I don't know. I think there is a command for you. Try writing exclamation mark commands. I think if you do that, it will give you a list of commands, but maybe I'm dead wrong. Oh yeah, you can do currency. Looks like you lost, guys. Looks like you've lost this one. Also, what we can do to have some fun now is run not run, but go here, close this one, and let's move it. Let's move it here in our current project, chat versus AI Deathrun. I want to turn on the graphs so we can actually see in mathematical terms whether the AI is training or not. Okay. And now if we go here, indeed we do see some progress being made. I think here the ball kept falling out of the map, and slowly it's realizing that it makes more sense to stay on the map rather than running away. How can I make it nice though? Like this. Like this. Like this. No. Maybe we make it smaller. Where do I put it so it looks nice? Maybe here. Nah, that doesn't look too nice, does it? I guess we just make it smaller and put it somewhere here. Something like that, I guess, should work. There we go. And now we can follow the graph as well. Seldom you have a lightsaber, you can lose. Well, it looks like he could, and he did. Now, what I am confused is why the hell is the goal outside of the map? That shouldn't be the case. That shouldn't happen. Okay, let's make several adjustments. Just a few. So first of all, here we're gonna reduce it like this. That looks fine. Maybe like this. So that will take care of the goal appearing outside of the map. And the other little change that I want to do is in config, I want to increase the... Well, the buffer size is already quite big. So we have 64 multiplied by 100, it's 6,400. Make it twice as big. Hopefully that means it won't update as often, but we'll see. Okay, and now here what I can try is also increase the time scale. Maybe we'll set it to 4 so it's twice as fast. And now it should work even better than it did before, hopefully. Okay. Did I start it? Yes. Let's go. All right. I guess the AI is trading, and I'm pretty sure it is working properly, which means now it's basically a matter of waiting. It might take 20 minutes, it might take an hour until we get some results with this AI. So we might actually play something in the meantime. We might actually play something. I don't want to play anything that takes too much time, like Vintage Story. Maybe we can play some games where the chat controls again. Wolfie, we don't have enough players. We don't have enough viewers today for Wolfie. So maybe another time. I'm thinking what games would be fun to play to give the chat control over that. That's what I'm currently thinking about. Unity, Baldur's Gate 3. Nah, those are too big games. Because we need something just to eat 30 minutes until the AI is training. After that, we'll come back to this project, you know? So... maybe... Let's think. Dungeon and Dragons. Yeah, those are very small games indeed. Rock, paper, scissors, lol. Well, then you won't have too much control over what's happening. Death by AI. Yeah, I guess some Discord game would be the best option. Let me see what options we have there. Give me a second. So, what activities we have? Gartic phone, death by AI. Yeah, let's go for some death by AI. I agree. Let's go for some death by AI. Everybody join the Discord server. Okay. Join on the Discord server, the voice chat one. I need the one with the biggest butt. Wait, what is this? Yeah, this one. The thick boy. So, for everybody who wants to join, you can write Discord in the chat to get the link to the Discord page. Then join the Discord page, join the VS1 channel, and you can join the game. Let me turn on my music off. Or actually, I'm gonna turn this music off. Back, what happened? Well, for those who missed the last 2 minutes, what is happening is we are already the AI training phase. Currently, it's writing data to the buffer, that's why nothing is moving. It's frozen. Once it will unfreeze, you will be able to see. Yeah, so we have 100 instances training, and we can already see that oh, look, we can actually see some progress. The ball is already moving slowly, but it's moving towards the goal. So we already are seeing some kind of progress, and if we will update the graph, is that the updated graph, I'm wondering? It seems like it is, so we can see a growth. Let me quickly double check. Yeah, we're at step 168. Yeah, so it is the updated graph. And hopefully in about an hour we'll see quite some good results here, and we'll be able to play against it. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for the training part, we decided to play some Death by AI on Discord. Okay, I see somebody is also trying to join Discord. Let's wait for half a minute more, and then we can start. I see there are two other guys with some thick bums. Rox guy and Selden. They know the gist. They know what's right, what's good. Wait for Fluff. Fluff Squirrel, are you joining as well? Are you joining the Discord by AI? Please play Yunsi. I will give it a try. I can promise you that much. I will give it a try. I don't know when. I gotta be in the mood for a new game, you know? And currently I am not. But I will play it sometime. But yeah, I think we'll use the free real estate here a little to the right for what do you call it? For a timer, for a coding timer or something. A UNCF game with viewer would be hacking long. I mean, maybe, but if it is free, I could just do it to give it a try. Maybe I'll like it, maybe I'll not. Nobody said that we have to finish the game. But I do agree. I like games like Civilization. I don't think they are a good fit for the streams. I do agree with that. But we might give it a try. We might play it like 10-15 minutes, see what's up. Kind of similar as with my industry, because I didn't know what that was before, so giving it a try. I'd love to see you play Hades 1 or 2 at some point, by the way, so that would be also cool. Maybe some other roguelike. But yeah, luckily Anderson has filled our streaming budget today by buying a membership, so let's thank him for that. Cheers in chat for Anderson. So that means we have some more dollars to spend. But I say we first try to get our streaming budget to like $20-25 so we can actually choose a decent game to buy. So, Fluff, are you joining? What's going on? I think we'll wait for about another minute and then we'll start. And the worst case, Fluff will join the next round, basically. Because the round here goes for like 5 or 10 minutes, not too long. Just checking in for a little, I have to go for like 20 minutes before I can join. Well, in this case, Anderson, you might be right in time for when the AI has actually learned something. Because at the moment, it is still trying to figure out how the simulation works. But once the AI will be able to complete the round easily, what we're gonna do is... yeah, it will basically have the chat fight with each other and against the bot. To complete a captcha, you guys can start. I'll join next round. Okay, then I think we can do that. Start. You have to make a whole... I need to write a scenario. So, my scenario is... nuclear war has happened. You lost 3 out of 4 limbs. You have to choose the remaining one and explain how you survive the radiation, how you survive in the wasteland. Let's go. Let's go. Can't put the fear of human in this. Yeah, it's hard. It might be the opposite, indeed. It might be the opposite. We'll see how good you guys are. I choose to save my my right hand because it is the most efficient. I will then dig myself a hole in the ground with that hand and live and be a hermit. 139 words out of 140. That's a pretty good result. Also, I can do something like this, right? Does it work? Don't think it worked. I want to have the AI training on the bottom, but I'm not sure I can. Okay, Splat Place tries to choose an arm as my remaining limb for its uses for dragging me out of harm's way and its versatility. I then use my hand call. What? What hand call are you using? The hell is that? Let's see if that works. In the post-apocalyptic wasteland, Splat Plays make a crucial decision opting to keep their arm as their final limb, due to its utility in traversing the dangerous terrain. Armed with a cleverly fashioned prosthetic hook, they manage to scavenge for supplies, barely surviving each day amidst the radioactive winds and mutated menaces. Though a tough life, they preserve reminiscent of a tenacious grizzly bear clinging to life. Splat Play survived. I guess, nice. I mean, it's kind of similar to what I did, right? We'll see how that worked out, I guess. Yuksagi tries to go into a bunker to rebuild robotic limbs so I can get stuff. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. In the heart of the post-apocalyptic wasteland, Yuksagi hobbled toward a hidden bunker, a steel and concrete refugee from radioactive storm above. With grit and determination, they spent long arduous days crafting intricate robotic limbs. Constructing them from salvaged parts, they scavenged from the ruins. The new limbs, though far from perfect, allowed Yuksagi to venture into the world he survived. I'm not sure why it was skipping so fast, but we got the idea. So far, both of them survived. Let's see what Selden does. Selden, brave to the scorched wasteland, their determination unwavering despite losing 3 limbs. They embarked on a gruesome journey, turning into cannibals to secure food supply. With grit and resourcefulness, they boiled river water to purify it and used their remaining lip to navigate the rugged terrain. Ultimately finding... he also survived. So far everybody is surviving. This one seems quite easy, I guess. For me, it's, the right hand and living like a hermit in the hole that I dig. And I'm pretty sure I'll be the only one who died. In the charred remains of a world decimated by nuclear wars, Zell, despite their disfigured state, clung to life. With only their right hand intact, they proved to be invaluable, using it to dig a subterranean sanctuary in a last-ditch effort to elude the ravages of the wasteland. Deep within their personal foxhole, they transformed themselves into an elusive hermit, finding solace and survival in the darkness. So... everybody except of Rock's guy have survived. I don't recall how exactly you lost, by the way. I don't recall your story. What did you do that was so bad that you actually was the only one to die? What happened here? Nearly everyone, indeed. Wait, what happened here? 1 second. It seems like the training has stopped. Oh fuck, give me a second, let me restart the training. The reason it stopped is because the total is at 500,000. We'll set it at 50 million. Okay, and now we can resume the training. Oh, you had a bathroom break, that's why. Then I guess, everybody did win. Okay, let's see. Can you reach the goal? Nice! Okay, we are seeing already some progress. It is moving towards the direction of the goal. I think a better thing that I could do is also give it knowledge about the distance towards the goal. I'm pretty sure that would ease on the plight they have, but that's fine. let's get to another round. So, Love Squirrel, are you managing? Are you succeeding to join? Yuksagi is selecting a scenario. Okay, well, this is trying to decide what's happening. I'm gonna also reset this because it seems it broke. Okay, let's get ready. You are being attacked by 500 chickens. Okay. I summon 501 Spartan penguins armed with shields and spears, some even mounted on war seals. The Spartan penguins bloody fight ensues, and I emerge the winner. Again, 140 out of 140. Perfect accuracy. Let's go. I can't join yet because it wants to verify my phone number. Sorry, I mean, no issue. But indeed, I didn't have that before, but we got raided a few times, and yeah, people were joining and doing dumb things because they knew they can just create a new account. So I decided to put the phone verification in place. All right, let's see. So, yeah, boy. I'll read the white part only. In a whirlwind of feathers and roars, Zuzelo summons an army of 501 Spartan penguins, each armed with shields, spears, and accompanied by war seals. As the chickens attack en masse, the battlefield becomes a spectacle of frantic melees and unexpected alliances. What? I don't know what that will end up with, but I don't even know what frantic melees even means. With Zuzelo leading the charge, the penguins and seals prove to be formidable opponents, and the tide of the fight turns in their favor. The scene ends with the last chicken squawking in defeat as Zuzelo stands victorious amidst the carcasses of their adversaries. Easy. Next one. Me and my army of penguins have won. I'll read only the white part. So, Yaksagi. Yuksagi boldly unleashes a greater fireball, cooking a slew of chickens like popcorn. However, the swarm continues to press forward unfazed, their numbers overwhelming. In a desperate gambit, the fighter fires an arrow volley, but it merely tickles the last remaining chickens, leaving Yuksagi surrounded and pecked to death. Yuksagi did not survive. Seldon. Or as Preppergrain would say, Schmelden. Seldon's tamed wolves, 10,494 strong, devoured the attacking horde of 500 chickens, leaving the battlefield littered with others. Seldon, having ensured the safety of their pack, made their way back home, only to feed their wolves in celebration of another victory. The amount 10,494 is highly specific, but that did work, so congrats. Rocks guy. What? I run into water. Since when are chickens afraid of water? A rock guy charges towards the murky deep of the nearest water source. They are intercepted by a flurry of furious feathers. With a cacophony of clucking and squawking, 500 chickens charge, pecking and scratching in their relentless pursuit. Despite reaching the water's edge, a swift and sharp peck from a particularly determined chicken sends Rock's guy sprawling forward, their body plunging headfirst into the icy water, marking the end of a short but spirited struggle. Rock's guy did not survive. Schmelden. Splat plays. I climb into a tree. Oh yeah, I'll read only the white part. Splatface deftly climbs an towering oak, evading the relentless pecking of the cold-eyed plum beast below. Wait, is that easy? With trembling hands, they unfurl their device, dialing a number etched into memory. In a flurry of ash and brimstone, Doom Guy arrives, sending the avian horde scattering in terror. I mean, if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid. So, everybody except of Yuksagi and again Rocks Guy. Guys, you gotta work on your survival skills. Let's go. While Sheldon is coming up with a plot, let's quickly check. Yeah, the training graph is looking good. Let's see some of the training results. As soon as it finishes writing to the batch. Because whenever the batch gets full, it writes it to the memory and it freezes. Okay, now it's unfrozen. Let's see. I think, yeah, when it's in the middle, it's rather easy. Okay, this one will be more of a test because it's to the right. So we'll see if the ball will figure out it has to move a little to the right or if it will just go forward. Okay, Sheldon is still selecting, and here we're still stuck at the batch optimization part. Okay, and look at it go. It goes directly for the goal. Yeah, it is learning pretty well. I think half an hour more and it will be doing it quite easily. It's still struggling a little bit, but it's got the spirit. I'm pretty sure it will do better than you guys. And wait, what was the... you're in the basement at night and suddenly you hear weird sounds outside. A group of expert killers are on the mansion and trying to kill you. I am an expert in not being killed and I would expertise their expertise by being more expert in that experience. I think that makes sense. I broke Discord. Verify your number. Oops, go to rare error. This is probably default, so please try again or check our status page. What? You did break Discord. You did break it. Okay, let's see. So, my solution. I am an expert in not being killed, and I would expertise their expertise by being more expert in that experience. So, in a thrilling turn of events, Zuzelo, a man well-versed in evasion, instantly springs into action. Leveraging their unparalleled expertise in the art of survival, they outsmart the group of killer experts, leaving them baffled by Zuzelo's uncanny ability to turn their deadliest strategy into a dance of life. Hiding undetected in the dimly lit basement, Zuzelo escapes the claws of death as the killers fail to breach the sanctity of their secret hideout. Zuzelo survived. Let's go. Nice. Yuksagi, let's see what you did. As a professional trapper, I set traps all over the house, hidden and all around. Nice. I think that will work. Professional trapper swiftly sets traps all over the house, hidden and unseen. They wait with bated breath, the eerie silence of the night, heavy with tension. Suddenly, a thud echoes outside, followed by a groan. It seems their trap by the front door has worked, halting the progress of the relentless killer group for now. With the mansion protected, they have just enough time to escape into the night. So, Yuksagi has survived. By the way, don't click next, let me click next, because otherwise I don't manage to read. What did Sheldon do? In a tense and nerve-wracking battle of wits, Sheldon navigated the dimly lit basement, wisely choosing a hidden passage as refuge. Drawing upon the knowledge of the labyrinth beneath the mansion, they strategically positioned themselves in hiding, sustaining themselves with food and water for long ordeal. Patiently waiting, Selden endured the relentless pursuit of expert killers, ultimately emerging unscathed. Nice! Selden survived the spell. So far, so good. And we have Rock's guy. Okay, let's see how Rock's guy will die this time. As darkness envelops the mansion, the chilling cacophony of killers outside sends ripples of dread throughout Rock's guy. With the agility of a panther, Rock's guy dashes towards their indestructible bunker, their pounding heart drowning out the eerie noises. With a skilled flick of the wrist, they secure the bunker door, locking out the relentless pursuit in a breathtaking standoff for now! Rock's guy has survived! Nice! All you had to do is run into an indestructible bunker and lock it. Okay, congrats with your first survival. Splat place. I quickly walk into the nuclear bunker next to me before the killers in front of me. I then lock the doors and call Doom Guy for good measures. I think I see a pattern here. I think I see a pattern involving Doom Guy. Catches the killers of Guy by dashing into the nearby nuclear bunker, slamming the doors shut just as the assassins reach the entrance. With a sigh of relief, they call upon the aid of legend ensuring they've outsmarted their stalkers for the night. Okay, I think they mean Splat Place. I see. I thought for a second that the AI misunderstood your prompt and understood that the enemies are the ones calling for Doom Guy. Yeah, we are all surviving so far. We are doing great. Okay, Rock's guy will be choosing now. Let's check once again. So that's what we want to see, actually. We want to see an increase in reward while a decrease in the episode length. Because the shorter the episode, that means the faster we found the solution. It does seem like it gets the spawn range is not that big for the cube. I would like to have it all over the map, if I'm being honest. I'll do the changes after this one, after this round. Cool. So it really is Twitch versus YouTube today. Well, it should be even more that you are fighting off a horde of 10,000 penguins. I put on my penguin costume in an attempt to blend in. Fighting is futile. I surrender my all to the penguin army. I am one of them now. I am Pengu. I Pengu. I Peng. Okay. In the meantime, while you guys are doing your thing, I want to fix the spawn rate. Not the spawn rate, but the spawn range. I Peng. Famous last words, yes. I Peng. Let's stop the training. Let's get the goal point and let's once again see. So that's 31 on that and that's 0. So I want it from 0 to 30 on that, 0 to 30 on that, and 10 to and minus 30 to 10 on X, and minus 30 to 10 on X. That's kind of what I want to see instead. What's happening? Okay, so Zuzello, maybe I'm not sure if I missed any, but Zuzello tried first. So Zuzello, in a desperate attempt to blend in with a horde of 10,000 penguins, frantically dons their penguin costume. However, the fighting remains futile, and left with no other option, they surrender to the invading army of penguins. Soon Zuzello merges into the mass of their newfound companions, their human identity lost, as they too become a penguin. But that... I did survive, I just became one of them. That makes no sense. Become a penguin, croaking their lust. But I did survive. It didn't say you have to survive as your old identity. It just says you have to survive. You gotta adapt sometimes. What the fuck? That makes no sense. I'll consider that I survived this one. I10 equals death. Does Penguin Creek? I guess it does. Yuksagi strategic command elicit cheers from the castle defenders that they ignite their arrows and rain fire upon the advancing penguins. Amid the chaos of sword clashing against ice, they charge atop their trusty steed into the heart of the penguin horde. However, tragically, their bravery proves to be their undoing as an unforeseen avalanche crashes down from a nearby mountain, burying Yuksagi and the castle beneath its icy grasp. So, it has absolutely nothing to do with the penguins and the penguin army. It's just a random avalanche that got you and your city fully submerged. Nice. Looks like the AI started drifting a bit. Being an acolyte of the Great... yeah, we'll read it from here. Selden boldly attempts to communicate with the Great Penguin, appeasing the flock with an unusual yet heartfelt gesture. Befriended by the peculiar leader, they are escorted to the icy heart of the colony. Unable to resist the charm of the warmer fire, Selden betrays the trust of their newfound friends, only to be met with a chorus of chilling reproach and an icy, unforgiving end. Wait, so far everybody is dying on this one. Rocks guy summons Naruto. Okay, let's see. And wolves, just to make sure. Summons Naruto and a horde of 100,000 wolves, just to make sure, to face the relentless penguin army. The battlefield transforms into a chaotic scene of barking, squawking, and the whirlwind of ninja techniques. Alas, the sheer number of penguins proves to be too much, and despite a valiant effort, Rocks guy saw 10,000 penguins more strong than 100,000 wolves and the Naruto. Just for us to be sure. Interesting. So far, everybody is dying. Lasse unleashes a storm of lead against the impossible delight of 10,000 penguins, cutting through bundles of waddling fury. Alas, the force of his AM-47, though fierce, proves insufficient against the numerical inundation. Overwhelmed by the relentless penguins' onslaught, Lasse meets a shocking, icy end. Lasse didn't survive either. So everybody died. Everybody died on this one. Nice. Okay, so the last round, Splatplays is selecting a scenario. Go for it, King. In the meantime, let's double check how the... Wait, I forgot to start the training or what? What? It does seem I did. Okay, let's... I forgot to start the training apparently. Let's go. Penguins are deadly. They definitely are. And after this round, we'll have the chat against the bot thing. Because despite the AI not being fully trained and versatile in this simulation, I think that's even better, because I'm pretty sure you guys, you'll be pretty bad at that as well. I can't say I have too much faith in your accuracy as a whole. So we'll see how that goes. You're trapped in a forest, look out for penguins. That's wise words, my friend. Those are wise words. But me and Zuzella should have survived as penguin friends. I agree. You were the one who betrayed them, so I kinda get your demise. But why did was considered as died? Because even the bot said that I just became a penguin, so I did survive. But whatever. I suspect Twitch to be trollers. If you mean the actual game, if you mean the AI... Oh, look, it appeared, by the way. There it is. It appeared here. But yeah, if you mean this one, you shouldn't worry about Twitch chat or YouTube chat ruining it, because if it will work properly, we'll have two different chats. One will be for the YouTube and the other one will be for Twitch. So you guys will be actually competing. But we will try it out after we're done with this round. I can do that, by the way. What else can I do? I can build you platforms for you to jump on, I think. Plat is cooking too hard. Yeah, the boy is preparing something big. I'm trying to shoot him. It doesn't work. Height is locked with settings. Okay, that's fine. What will this do? I don't know, it just spawns some avatars. What about this? That's a star. Okay. Alright, the scenario incoming. The ball reminded me of a certain moving cube. Must have been a hallucination. I have no... Cube! It was a square, not a cube. You are stranded on a sinking ship whilst nuclear bomb is about to hit in 5 seconds. An army of 10k chickens is attacking and hollow ultra gun is aimed. It seems it is time for me to move into the astral dimension to avoid all of that. Luckily, I am a master at doing just that. So I dodge everything. Okay. Let's see. I will try to warp for a few seconds into the astral dimension to evade all of that bullshit and then I'll come back. I just realized it's a nuclear bomb, so even if I come back, I'll be like either melted or irradiated. I'll still die, I think. But we'll see. We will see. Okay. Okay, so first is Lasse. In a cataclysm tale, Lasse hurls a rocket flying high from the central mast of the sinking ship, aiming for the heart of the USA. What? With a final moment's hope, Lasse triggers a nuclear counterstrike. Alas, a fallout of literal proportions as a flock of 10,000 rampaging chickens are vaporized in a meltdown, yet Lasse perishes alongside them, entombed in the ashes of their failed attempt to alter fate. So Lasse did not survive. You did not manage to refocus the nuclear weapon. Selden. In an extraordinary turn of events, Selden evokes Resistance Ultimate a la carte, a spell meant for extraordinary circumstances. The bomb detonates, obliterating the relentless army of 10k chickens in a burst of feathers. Shielded by an unknown magic, Selden emerges from the chaos immune to the devastating radiation, a miraculous survivor amidst the cataclysm. Did you just use French magic and that worked? The fuck? This is a biased AI. Let's see what Splat Place does. As the sinking ship groaned under the assault of rampaging army of 10,000 chickens, time was running short as a nuclear bomb counted down to impact. Yet amidst the chaos, Splat Place remained cool. Activating their consistently reliable teleportation device, they seamlessly stepped away from the emergent doom, transporting themselves onto the protected platform of the Hollow Ultra Gun. With a swift twist of fate, Splatplace becomes the last hope of survival, the new Doomslayer in this apocalyptic storm. Again, Doomslayer. I do see a recurring pattern here. But Splatplace survived. Nice. Anderson. Let's see what Anderson will do. Sadly, Anderson's deal with the devil fell on deaf ears as they were already aboard a sinking ship. With a nuclear bomb beaming at a rampaging army of 10,000 chickens to contend with, Anderson never even had a chance to lay eyes on a hollow ultra gun. The ticking time, the angry sea, and the angry fall culminated in a most spectacular demise. Anderson did not survive. The devil did not answer your calls, my friend. Okay, my turn. I forgot what I did, though. Oh yeah, I moved to Astral Dimension. In a heart-pounding turn of events, Zelo shows their mastery over the Astral Realm. With the ship quaking beneath them and an army of 10,000 chickens charging forward, Zelo successfully evades the chaos and descends into the Astral Dimension, leaving behind an impending nuclear blast. The Zelo survives. I think that makes me the winner. No, Sheldon is the... Wait, why is Sheldon the winner? It's top... Why am I the third place? We all have 4 answers. The fuck is this biased jury doing? And then we have Anderson and Lassie with 0 wins. But then again, I think they joined a little later. Alright, that's good for a little time. Now let's get back to our AI stuff. I'll go quickly for a toilet break. Let's all take a toilet break and then we come back and we will try controlling the ball with the chat. I almost forgot to turn on the mic. Okay. Let's see. Now, we're gonna stop the training. Yeah. Then we're gonna remove all the other maps, all the 100 maps. We'll turn them off. Now we go to our main gym. We turn on these guys. And in the gym manager we reference these guys. AI player will be at 0. No, wait. Okay. Minus 9.5. It will be at minus 10 on the Z axis. The Twitch will be at 0, minus 9.5, minus 10, minus 5. And the YouTube player will be at minus 10, minus 9.5, and minus 10. Okay, I think that will do the trick. Now, let me think. Yes, I need to assign the brain to this guy. So if we go here, results, yes, we do have a trained brain. Let's copy it here. Okay, now we just have to assign the brain to our model, right? We will try it with Twitch only for the beginning, but then we will see if we can add the YouTube chat as well, so don't you guys worry. Gregor Lujewaki. I think I butchered your name, but welcome to the stream. Okay, so I'll need a few minutes to concentrate and figure out whether I'm doing it correctly or not. So, here is the code. Let me see. Left, right, forwards, backwards, and stop will be the keys that are available at the moment, the commands I mean. So if I run, no, first of all, I want to build this, build settings, build new folder, the game. Select folder, we'll make it a separate build and we'll try it there. Also, let me quickly change the description. My dashboard, OPS. I'll put the commands that you can use in the description so you can always see them. Edit. To control the ball, use commands. Forwards. Backwards. Left. And right. Did that change? Yes, you should be able to see it there. We might turn off the stream avatars for this purpose. I don't need that one. Yeah, but it doesn't work for YouTube, I'm assuming. The commands will... In theory, it should work for both. First, we will try it with Twitch only, just to make sure it is working at least on one platform. And once we make sure it is working, I'll try to turn on the YouTube chat as well. So, if I understand everything correctly, it should be working for both. I'll come back when YouTube can join. Okay. Okay, let's see. Chat AI versus A.I Deathrun. And if I turn on the code now, boom. 4, 3, 2, 1. Connecting to Twitch. Successfully joined. Okay, I do see commands from Seldon, Splat Plays, Anderson, forward, left. I don't think it is working, is it? Oh, it was working, it was working. It was just typing them in the Python console. No, it was working the way you did before, without the exclamation mark. You just have to try it once again. I wasn't on the necessary screen, it seems. Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! It is working! Let's see if you can get to the... So, wait, but it's the YouTube ball that's moving. It's the YouTube ball that's moving, but it is the... what do you call it? The Twitch chat that's controlling it, am I right? Yo, I came to check what's up before I'm a walk home. Well... You guys are controlling. Yeah, it is the wrong ball that you're controlling, but it's not an issue. We'll get that sorted out in just a bit. It is working, for fuck's sake. Nice. Nice. Okay, let's turn it off for a bit. I don't think it should be working now. Let's also try, first of all, let's fix the balls. And second of all, let's try and get YouTube chat to work as well. Yeah. We'll fix the balls. It's gonna be just a second. Twitch ball. Yeah, I guess we'll just switch that. I don't want to switch the code. So let me move the code thingy on this screen. And let me see if I can run two instances, one for YouTube and the other one for Twitch. One second. But it was working. That's pretty cool, isn't it? When we're putting obstacles, most probably for the next stream. We'll have some fun on this stream with the basic map, and then we'll have some obstacles for the next one. Okay, Twitch plays main, Twitch plays template open with Visual Studio Code. How can I open it as a separate instance? Copy into new window. I think like that. I think that should work. Now, here, I will... Wait. I have another idea. I'll go here, and maybe I'll copy this one. And I'll name this one YouTube. So if I go there. Okay, let's see. And now if I open the Twitch template, I'll no, I'm not gonna rename it. I'll just open it with Visual Studio Code. Do you want to allow untrusted files open? Okay. Now Twitch template. So that's the Twitch template. Good. And here is the Twitch plays template. And this one is for YouTube. Okay. So we set streaming on Twitch to false. And we're changing the outputs. Hold and release A. But I don't need A. I need the arrow key. 1 second. So key codes, I need to check the key codes. Left arrow, right arrow, up arrow, down arrow. That's how they are called. Okay, so for the YouTube chat, if they write left, we'll go for left arrow. If they go right, we'll go for right arrow. If they, down arrow, up arrow, then we go up arrow, down arrow. Okay, I think that should work. So, we need to make a new build here. Build and run, save. I think it will work. Live latency should be minimized. It's actually well. We set the latency to the minimum if that was addressed to me. So it should be already set to minimum. Okay, I'm running this one. So Twitch chat should be working in right now and turning this one on. Wait, no, I don't think it worked, right? Did it? Despite it, yeah, I don't think it worked to connect to two different platforms. No, it did not work. How can I do that? How can I make that work? It is the Twitch chat that is working now, at least. Okay, let me turn that off again. Because despite the place where I turn it on, it still complains. So maybe if I do move into a new window, no, I doubt that will make any change. How can I make that work for Our ball isn't even there. No, both balls are there. So the red one is YouTube and the Twitch one is purple. The problem is whenever I connect the script, it connects it from both instances. It doesn't matter which one is running currently. So maybe, one second. If I open another Visual Studio Code and then I open the file downloads YouTube template. So, okay. And I start this one. Should connect it to YouTube. Couldn't find initial data in live stream page. So, is the YouTube chat connected now? Can you guys on YouTube try some? You are. Huh. You're streaming on YouTube. Replace this with your YouTube channel ID. Okay. Did I use the correct channel ID? Give me another second. YouTube. Now if I go here, settings, advanced settings, channel ID. It's the one that I'm using here, is it not? Yes, it is. Still not working. If you're using an unlisted stream to test YouTube, replace none below with your stream URL in quotes. I can try that, I guess. I can try using my stream URL. In URL in quotes. Is that like this? Let me try and start it once again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No connection adapters were found. You know, you can't really do that on Twitch, so we have a slight advantage, I think. Thanks for the info on how to minimize delay. I think I got the consist. By the way, there are love triangles on the theory. I don't understand. It doesn't connect to my YouTube. I have the YouTube channel and I have the stream URL, but the stream URL shouldn't even be a necessary thing. That's the problem. Because I do have the YouTube channel ID. But it still fails to read the YouTube chat. Let's try once again. Connecting to YouTube. Couldn't find initial data in live stream. Can we maybe Google this issue? Twitch plays. Could go to a subreddit. This is probably just because you forgot one to letter. In that case, just check if there are no problem. I would make sure you are putting the right information in the live streaming strings for YouTube, since that may be something that, if not only copy fresh copy from the... Try again using fresh quotes. Huh, I don't know, guys. Maybe he can turn it off just... I tried to from the Zilla, maybe he can manually verify. I can't, because my phone number apparently is used for another account, despite never using it before. I don't think I can as easily change the settings for the server. I'll look at it after the stream anyways, but Yeah, just write me a DM and I'll try to contact with you after the stream. But for now, I want to figure out why the YouTube chat is not working. Couldn't find initial data in live stream page. I can't seem to find any other information on that. If you're using an unlisted stream to test on YouTube, I'm not. I am not using an unlisted stream. I'm using a regular stream. A public stream. What the fuck? Why doesn't it work? I don't know. If anyone has encountered similar issues, I would be very thankful if you let me know what it is complaining about. Why can't it connect to the YouTube stream? Okay, let's try something else. If I go to my YouTube page, so if I go YouTube, Zuzello, I should be able to see the stream. I'll try the other stream URL. I'll try this as the stream URL. We'll see how that goes. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I think it worked. Can you guys give it a try? Did it? I think it works. Got this message from Anderson, Selden Anderson. Is the ball even moving though? Well, it works and it doesn't at the same time. Because I do see got the message up, go left, left, backwards. I do see that. I just don't see the ball actually moving based on your inputs. The message went through, but the ball didn't move. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop it for now. Let me just quickly test it here. That if I press the arrows, it actually moves. Checked onto the project, clicked onto the project. Wait, were you once again writing it somewhere here? Yeah, it might be that I forgot to click on the project. It might be that I was dumb again. Let's see. So, we're starting it once again. We are here. Yeah, I pressed the arrows. It does work if I control it. Now let's see if you guys can control it as well. Message left. No, it got the message again. It just doesn't seem to apply it. Yeah, WSD is working for this one. It's also working for this one. The arrows, I mean. But when you guys are writing, it doesn't seem to work. What might be the issue? Let me double. Yeah, it says left. If you write left, it should be hold and release left arrow, right arrow, down arrow. Okay, I have one more idea. Let's try one more idea. Instead of left arrow, we'll have I don't know. We'll have J. Instead of right arrow, we'll have L. Instead of down arrow, we have K. And instead of up arrow, we have I. Up arrow, I. down arrow K, up arrow I, down arrow K. So far, so good. So JLKI. So now if we go here in the ball script, we need the human controller. So it will be, instead of up arrow, it should be get key I, get key J, get key, oh no, wait, here we should L, here we should have J, and here we should have K. Something like this. And just to make sure, if it isn't YouTube, we will go to these controls. If it isn't YouTube, and if we go to our balls, so if it isn't YouTube, we will have the secondary controls. And the YouTube ball should not be YouTube. I know it's counterintuitive, but yeah, okay. It seems to make sense. It seems to make sense. Let's give it one more try. No, it doesn't work yet. I didn't turn the scripts on as of now. Okay. Now turning on the Twitch code and turning on the YouTube code and focusing on the game. Okay. Should be. No. You use the command for. Okay, it works. It works. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we can finally have a competition. We have a very dumb AI and two very dumb chats. Let's see who is better. Twitch chat just fell off the map, so it's the YouTube ball now against the bot. It was such a close one, and they fell. You see, that's the reason I wanted to have a pretty dumb bot, because I knew you guys will not manage too good. But the bot missed the goal as well. The bot missed the goal as well. Okay, next round, let's see. YouTube and Twitch are going forward. Come on, guys, you have to change direction. You have to go. Okay, Twitch chat is rotating. Twitch chat adjusted the speed. You passed right next to it. Almost, and they fell. Okay, it seems like the bot is winning so far. Okay, let's keep going. The YouTube chat just fell right off the bat, and the Twitch chat, first win for the Twitch chat, 1-0. Twitch chat has 1-0, and then the bot is struggling once again. But it got there. YouTube chat so far is losing. Okay. YouTube chat is going well. Twitch chat almost fell, but coming back. We had a small collision between the bot and the YouTube chat, and the YouTube chat fell off the map. Okay, Twitch chat stop. By the way, you have the stop command, which also stops forward and backward movement. I forgot to write it down, but you also have the stop command. So you might want to use the stop command to just fully stop. And the YouTube chat seems to... Oh, okay, they stopped. They almost fell, but they're doing good. They're doing good. What are they gonna do? Okay, they are moving backwards. The Twitch chat has stopped as well. We had a collision. The Twitch chat passed over. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. You guys didn't have enough time. I might need to increase that as well. Right, let's go. Twitch chat is struggling. YouTube has been sending too many messages. Take a break and try again. Edit and try again. I'm not sure what that means. Damn, latency kills. I mean, the code is analyzing the last 20 messages that you've sent, so it should be fine, but I'm not sure how the latency part works here. I'll definitely have to play around with those settings, but for a proof of concept, I think it's pretty fun already. How big is the latency for you guys? Oh, 5-second latency. Is it a 5-second latency? Okay, the bot arrived first. Like 10 seconds or so. 3 seconds for me. That's quite a lot. I'll have to think about that. Okay, let's do one more round and then I'll try looking into the latency thing. Because there are some parameters that I might change for it to work. YouTube won and bot was the second one and Twitch lost. Okay, let me stop the chat reading for a bit. Okay, and let me see if I can fix the latency. Okay, so message rate is at 0.5. Let's read. This is used because Twitch delivers messages in batches rather than one at a time. So we process the messages over message rate duration rather than processing the entire batch. A smaller number means we go through the messages queue faster, but we'll run out of messages faster and activity might stagnate while waiting for a new batch. Higher number means we go through the queue slower and messages are more evenly spread out, but delay from the viewer's perspective is higher. You can set this to 0. Okay, let's try to set it at 0. We'll see how that works. And the max queue limits the number of commands that will process in a batch of messages. If you get a batch of 50 messages, you can choose to only process the first 10 of them and ignore the others. This is helpful for games where too many inputs at once can actually hinder the gameplay. So we'll set it to 5. We'll set to 5 messages instead of 10 or 20. It was 20. We'll set it to 5. A maximum number of threads you can process at a time. Maximum workers. Let's say yeah, I think 100 is fine for this. So message rate 0 and that is set to 5. Let me set the same settings here. So that is set to 0 and that is set to 5. And I expect now you'll have better... Wait. What isn't it like? The ampersand character is not allowed. Where is this issue coming from? Okay, this one is running and this one is running. Okay, you should be able to connect in about 2 seconds. Okay, the chat should be working and in theory you should have much lower latency now. Do you guys see any difference? Is the latency actually better? For me, it is almost simultaneous. For me, I just saw you guys. I saw Fluff writing backwards, and the ball started moving backwards almost immediately. It does seem like you got way better control now, so I think it is working. I think it is working. The YouTube chat is going first. Oh no, it passed over. I think it's because Anderson wrote forwards after Seldon wrote stop. So it kept going forwards. But Twitch got there. Or did it follow the map? I lost track. Okay. And YouTube got there. The bot is quite lost. Okay, the Twitch fell off. Nice. Let's see. Let's keep going. Why did you guys stop? Did it break or oh no, it's working. It's working. Nice. It's better than last time, but it still has noticeable latency. Well, you can't really make it different. I think that's the best we can do. I can try making the queue length at 1, but that will mean that some of your... So that will mean that you almost have no latency, but some of your messages are just getting ignored. So you might have to spam the same command or something along those lines. But I think it's pretty good so far. I think it's pretty good for proof of concept. For the next stream, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prepare several different maps with obstacles and shit. And I'm gonna actually have a score system where we can track who is winning, the bot or Twitch or YouTube. And I'm gonna train the AI for some more. So we'll actually have a pretty dope competition. Because currently I see at the beginning you were at the same level as the AI, pretty confused, but now you kinda got ahead. So yeah, I have pretty. The Wednesday stream will be pretty good, I think, and that has great potential for becoming a video. So I'm pretty sure I will do that as well. Let's play a few more rounds. I'll let you guys get used to the controls. Let you play some more rounds, and then we'll slowly wrap up the stream. Cause yeah, it was fun, but 3 hours already, so I think it's good. YouTube fell off. The time needs an increase. Yeah, definitely. It was set to 30 seconds for the AI training purposes. Now we can increase the amount for sure. Especially if we add obstacles, we'll definitely need that. Dude, we're like train engineers. Basically, yeah. Each handling a role. I like how you devised your responsibilities, indeed. Alright. YouTube got first and Twitch is getting there a little bit to the left. Come on, guys, you need a little bit more to the left. Nice! Nice! Okay, let's do one more round. Let's see who is the ultimate winner. Whoever wins this round is the ultimate winner. It is the best chat. Whoever wins this round is the best chat. Let's see. Is it Twitch? Is it YouTube? Or is it the dumb bot? Well, the dumb bot is trolling further away, so I don't think it's him. YouTube was very close, but yeah, it didn't manage. It passed right over the goal. Okay, let's see. Not enough time. Okay, we'll play until we have one winner. We had a small collision here. YouTube chat is doing really well, okay? Nah, it passed over. It passed over. I think the bot actually has a decent chance on winning this one, but it's trolling in the wrong direction. Alright, we have a pretty intense close fight between YouTube and Twitch, but YouTube seems to be off the course. I think YouTube is gonna fall. Yes, YouTube just fell off the ground. And no, Twitch just fell off the ground. Oh fuck, okay, that is fun. That is way more fun than I anticipated. And bot won. You guys both suck. You suck ass. I guess YouTube sucks a little less because they did come in the second place, but the first one was YouTube, was the bot, so you suck. Alright, I'll let you guys complete this round as well. The bot won. And after that we will wrap up the stream. Okay. It's not necessarily 10-second latency. It might be that your message got ignored because of the batch size. So what you might need to do is spam the same command several times, perhaps. I don't know. But it's not necessarily the latency if you're having issues. And YouTube fell, and it looks like Twitch fell as well, and again the bot won. Right. Let's wrap up this part. Okay. Alright, I think it ended up pretty dope. I do think it's pretty fun. The latency part is quite unfortunate, but then again, that's a game that really needs low latency. 4-2 for YouTube. Well, 4-2 for YouTube maybe, but the bot won like 6 times, so you guys suck compared to this very dumb bot. Your hive mind is still not up to the level. Selden and Anderson, you guys are insane. Alright, so I'm gonna work on this in the background off stream. And for Wednesday, I'm gonna prepare something really, really good. I'm gonna prepare some maps, I'll make it look like an actual game. And yeah, we'll continue doing that on Wednesday for sure. Friday will be the gaming stream most probably, but I really like that. We had 5 minutes of experience, the AI had 1 hour. Well, technically it had even more than 1 hour because you guys were technically training on this map while the AI was training on all of those maps. So there were 100 AIs training for about an hour, which gives it some benefits, and it didn't have the latency you guys have. But yeah, instead of time, you should have a reset button. Indeed, I'll definitely do something like that. Dividing roles was genius, so then. But yeah, what do you guys think? For me, I think that's pretty dope, and I really want to do that way more on future streams. What do you guys think? Because the leader skills are increasing. Hey John, I'll go for a toilet break. In the meantime, let me know in the chat what you guys think about this kind of projects. Be right back. Sentence with the words, check the channel. It was incredibly funny. I love it. Very cool video idea. Thanks. Okay, then that's great because we're on the same boat. We're on the same boat. I do think this will help with increasing the viewership during the streams because that is quite entertaining, and I don't think too many YouTubers are doing that. Especially with their own custom games. So we'll definitely do that in future. We'll keep the momentum for the Wednesday match. Nice. Alright. Then I really want to thank everybody for sticking in through the development part, which was a little bit more boring than the end. I think that has great potential. So yeah, thanks for everybody who tuned in. Thanks for everybody who participated. Thanks to Anderson for buying a membership and supporting the channel and the cause. So yeah, that's about it for this stream. Thank you, and I'll see you on Wednesday. We'll continue with the chat versus AI. Bye.